I think telling people you make video games is cool until you say you do it on Roblox. Every time someone asks me to see my games or play the games I'm making, it turns into the weirdest conversation. I'm not afraid to talk about it now. I mean, I'm literally doing it right now. But it used to feel awkward saying, yeah, I make games for a kid's platform. To be fair though, a lot of people over 18 play Roblox now. It's super diverse. They're even gonna add dating in the future, which they used to be super against. I started making games back in middle school. My first one was this story game. You'd stand on this conveyor belt and you would just move frame by frame through the story. They used to be super popular back then, but story games don't really hold up anymore. The game had so many viruses for me using so many free models. Roblox viruses are when people put a script into a part you got from the toolbox. You have to look part by part in the workspace to try and find this script and delete it, or else your game is just not gonna work. I made a bunch of small games after that, but the ones that actually started getting attention were my horror games. If you made anything horror back then or now, it will blow up. You could just put like the most harmless thing and just add horror in the title, and suddenly, boom, you got 1,000 players. I made one called The Untold, and you go looking for your missing friend, get kidnapped, and have to escape a monster. The jump scares were definitely something. Here's a clip.
Or like movies.
That was weird. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, but making these games were really hard sometimes because Roblox has a bunch of limitations. Like their pathfinding is not that good. The monster would just walk straight into walls, like it was so bad. Let me just show you another clip.
Untold.
What are you guys backing up for?
I went on to keep making and learning after that game, but looking back, they were not that great, but the games were still something I made and I felt proud of it. Even though people left so many hate comments, like people were so evil about stuff, I still pushed through. That all led me to make my most recent game, Find the Gubbys. At the time, Find the Blink games were blowing up. Like there would be Find the Ducks, Find the Sheep, Find the anything. So while this trend was happening, the Gubby trend was at its peak popularity, so I just combined them, and somehow it worked. If you don't know, Gubbys are these old Roblox bunny models someone made. They were super popular on TikTok, and I thought, what if I made a game with them? It kept growing, and people started DMing me so many things, asked me to add their Gubby ideas. I was growing this community from something I made for fun. For something small, it meant a lot to me. I'm still learning to code, but I'm proud of what I made. At one point, it even hit 6,000 concurrent players for an entire week, and that still blows my mind. But I low-key messed up by not updating it, and honestly, I kind of felt burned out from constantly working on it. I was pushing updates every night. Still, it made me real money, not a lot. If you didn't know, Roblox can be turned into cash, and that kind of motivated me to keep going, but that's why so many games are full of low effort slop. If you look really hard enough though, you can still find some really good games. You guys should try making your own games too. Everyone's first game is not that good. You throw random stuff in the toolbox and fill your game with a bunch of viruses and free models, but that's how you learn. I did the same thing. If you made a game, leave it in the comments. I love seeing other people's small projects or even big projects and hearing the stories behind them. We'll see you guys next video.